there's a couple of main reasons why there's going to be two videos today, guys, and it's because mostly recently in my life I've not been uploading much, is because I've been going through rough times, which, to be honest, I found hard getting past, and I don't know how to put this, man. This video was actually like a last minute decision to make, because I know on a daily basis, I'm going to try not to cry making this video, but it's going to be kind of hard for me, right? I know on a daily basis there's people out there that don't have like the same living standards as everyone else. So, like, for example, I know there's people out there like don't have the stuff I have to be able to bring you guys these videos. Like, I don't know, some people don't even have enough money to keep themselves going and keep themselves fed and all that. But I'm making this video because with the state I'm in life, I really don't want other people to be in the same state, because these last couple of days I have found it really, really hard to get through life, and that's purely down to it, because the way I live, I act like I'm a person that acts like he's, mentally strong. Like, I act like I'm a person that knows like what to expect from certain things, and some things I know exactly what to expect. Others, on a daily basis, I don't know what to expect, because the world's full of mysteries, and one thing you can never expect is the best outcome, right? So these past couple of days, we stay still, Jumper, it's not been the easiest for me. Sorry, I say the past couple of days, I mean like the past week or two. It's not been the easiest for me to get through, and I say that because with the way I live life, if you've ever heard the expression lone wolf, I kind of act like a lone wolf in life, alright? I don't act like I'm not a person that's always relying on friends, and especially with the stuff I've gone through in life, I certainly don't, refer to a lot of people as friends, purely because of the stuff I've personally gone through in life. And with the stuff, like, I know the stuff I've gone through in life sucks, and I don't want anyone else to ever have to go through what I have to go through on a daily basis, because I know what I go through. Yes, whilst it's got better, I certainly wouldn't say it's the best it's ever gonna be, because in true fashion, guys, nothing's ever perfect. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. no one is ever going to be perfect. And, you know, there's always going to be a fault with things. Alright? You look at... I actually can't think of anything. But... this is what I mean. No one or nothing... there is nothing about someone that is always going to be perfect. Alright? There's always going to be some sort of hole in what you think is perfect about a certain person. And whilst you might think is perfect, others certainly might not think it's perfect. Like, I know people that think the stuff I've gone through in life, you know, like with the way I lived a couple of years of my life, is perfect. You know, a lot of people think I lived a couple of years in my life like they did. You know, running around, bouncing around and all that. I didn't. I spent it in a wheelchair. And that sucked. Big time. Purely because I wasn't able to run around and all that, like, good stuff. Right? And I feel sorry for the people that have to live in wheelchairs, because if you've not, like, ever experienced living in a wheelchair, it is tough. And to be honest, some points of that I have to say I honestly cannot regret. The gaming side of that. Living in a wheelchair, spending day to day in a wheelchair is what brought me to gaming. You know? It's like what made me a full-time gamer. But thing is, if you become like me and you learn to keep your, like, emotions to yourself. So, like, me, I never show emotion. I show emotion, but I don't show it all the time. Alright? I tend to let it tear up the inside of me. It's like, in my heart, right? I tend to let it rip up that. Which sucks. And that's because purely I spent my life going from school to school. And that sucks, right? Because a lot of people don't have to spend their time going from school to school, right? Or, I'm not going to say a lot of people, I'm just going to say some people don't have to spend their time going constantly from school to school like I did, right? And that brought and also took away a lot of friends in life for me, which I regret ever having to do. Because it sucked majorly. And the bad thing about it is, because I lost so many friends, I learned to kind of entertain myself better and think kind of ahead of time better. So, like, when I'm at school, if I've got, like, no one or, you know, nothing to do, I sit there and plan videos for you guys. And with my life, the bad thing is, because I don't show emotion, and I have a couple of friends, like, you know, we have this, like, little group we just hang around in, and it's pretty cool. But because I don't show emotion, it tears me up, like, when I'm on my own. Hence the reason why I don't like being on my own. Because it tears me up. I'm on my own, you know? Because that's really the time when I show emotion. And video games kind of suppress that, like, bad feeling within, like, my heart. You know, they kind of, like, suppress all the bad feelings, which, in long term, makes me feel a lot better about myself. Hence the reason why I watch all these hence the reason why I record day in, day out, constantly doing YouTube. You know, it's not, I'm not bragging about anything here. I'm certainly not trying to brag about the fact that I can do YouTube. If anything, I'm trying to say how bad I feel for the people that don't have the same living standards as, for example, me. You know? Like, I feel bad for the people that don't have any homes, if they're not drug addicts. But yeah, I mean, like, if they've been kicked out of their homes and they're not drug addicts and all that, I feel bad for them. Purely because, you know, it should be the drug addicts that are still being hunted down and not the people that have the money and they just don't have the time, and, you know, they have to work day in, day out to get cash to be able to afford higher living standards in life. And in a way, I know what it feels like to be working day in, day out, but in a way, I don't. Because what I do might not look like it. So when I'm not recording, I'm working. When I'm recording, I'm working. You know, I'm constantly, if I'm not at school or I'm not doing homework, I'm working. You know? Even if it's not on my computer, I'm working, like, on the video games to grind, to get the stuff that I need for the videos, you know? It's like the cash at the minute. In this game, I'm grinding up the cash. On this game. This is what I mean. I'm constantly working, you know? This, like, my bedroom is like my office. Constantly in it, constantly working, day in, day out. Die, please. So yeah, I mean, working constantly for you guys is honestly, to be honest, starting recording videos was one of the best ideas I ever had. One of the best options I ever made. Purely because I know one day I'll be making hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of people happy. And when I reach that day, what's going to tear me up inside is I won't be able to meet every single one of you guys. Also, I know I've done fucking terrible, and don't hesitate to tell me that. I know I've done absolutely fucking terrible. Legend. Please. I know you're not. I fucking told you. Why did you give me 2 organics in the same bag? You give me 3 organics in the same bag. 4 organics in the same bag. 5 organics in one bag. Wow. But yeah, this is what I mean. I know I can't make people happy day in, day out. You know, I know I am possibly one day going to be making people happy day in, day out without even being able to meet them. Purely because of there will be far too many people to meet. And one thing there's a couple of things I go about in life. One of them is, if you come up with a plan and you think it's stupid but it works, then it ain't stupid. That's one of the things my granddad told me. tells me. Tells me, sorry. The other thing is, don't look down, always look up. Because in life, if you're always looking down, it's not going to help you later in life. In a way, it's never going to help you later in life if you're always looking down. However, if you're looking down at the dark side of things instead of looking up at the brighter side of things, you're not going to get anywhere. But if you're always looking at the brighter side of things, you have the potential to make people happier and also make their days better, you know, like I want to do, right? I know in real life I can be making people happy, same as I can annoy them without even trying sometimes, but we'll leave that fact out of it for now. But that's the thing with me though, to be honest, a lot of people look at me like I'm a jar of Marmite. They look at me as if they either hate me or love me. Or, you know, they either hate me or like me. You know? There's no, I'm kind of like him at this point, this point, and this point. But I don't like him at this point, this point, and this point. You know? A lot of people look at me like I'm a jar of Marmite. Hey, 120 damage, bitch. However, but with obviously with doing what I do comes great responsibilities like the man himself, King Johnny, which I still have yet to make a video on. So, I mean, like, that's the bad thing about life, but with the way I live, I don't rely on friends. Because if anything that I've learned in life, is you can never rely on friends. Because if you rely on friends constantly, for all you know, they might not be there the next day. Because it's all good knowing that your friends are there one day, but everything can change within a day. Like one of my friends has found out that, yes, he has some stuff going on. It's not always good stuff that goes on in life. What if I stand down here? You fucking moved. So yeah, like, one thing I've learned is never to rely on friends, because if you do it for far too long, you eventually become a person that's like, that doesn't know what to do, like, when you don't have your friends around you. However, with the way I've kind of been, I've taught myself to rely on myself as a person. So I never rely on my friends, you know? If anything, I'm always telling them to, you know, if they need me, I'm here for them, because I know because some of my friends have problems and I have stuff going on, and obviously if they need someone to talk to, you know, I'm here because I understand their problems, some of them. You know, I understand what it's like for some of them because I've been in similar situations in life. And there are some things in life which suck. Like, take one of my friends, for example. One day he could hear, literally the next day he got told, he's losing his hearing. That happened within 24 hours. That literally happened all within 24 hours. He had perfectly good hearing one day. The next day, before he knew it, he was told he was losing his hearing. And, you know, I think that goes for a lot of people. Like, there are way similar situations. There are so many situations that I can take to relate things that have happened in my life to be like that, because of what I know about in life, you know, with situations I've been in. Also, can people stop using fucking parrots? But, no, pissing petrol. But I mean, this is what I'm on about, like, friends aren't there for you to rely on. Friends are there, well, for me personally, I don't take it so friends are there for you to rely on. I take it so friends are there to help you. Because if you rely on friends, you're never going to get anywhere in life. Just take it for, you know, GCSE or something. You know, if you rely on friends and you don't have the same GCSEs, or, you know, you don't have the same, like, wishes in life, you're never going to get anywhere on your own. Because the world's bigger than it seems, right? It might seem like a pretty small world out there, but it's not. In fact, it is the complete opposite. It is a pretty fucking big world. And whilst it sucks having to be on your own, it also means you can plan for certain events. But, I mean, like, I really need to give a big shout out to my friends that they know who they are. Because I moved school a year ago from a really, really bad school that literally took me for dog shit. You know, they treated me like I was dog shit. I moved school, I made these friends, and as much as I really want to say it, I'm gonna say it. It has been the fucking best year of my life. Dog shit, Ed. So yeah, I mean, like, this past year, it has been, I can easily say that it's been the best year of my life. Because of the friends I've made. If I didn't make these friends, excuse me, dirty little dog shit bastard. If I didn't make these friends, I don't know what I would be doing in life. Because these friends have made life 110% better for me. I used to look at life like, wow, it's another bloody day. Now I'm looking at life like, holy shit. So in a matter of time, before I'm sat at school, drinking coffee, speaking to great friends. And you know what? Every time I get to say them words, I feel better about myself. I know not because of the coffee aspect of it, because of the friends aspect of it, you know, because friends are great things to have in life. You don't want to be making allies in life, you want to be making friends. And if you're not making friends, then you're not going to get anywhere. Because for the longest time I had absolutely no friends whatsoever, you know? I had no one I could speak to or anything. You know, so I kind of hid myself and secluded myself to video games. And yes, whilst I still play video games, I don't seclude myself and compress my feelings to just video games anymore. You know? I actually share... You know, it's like, just when I get home and all that, I tend to just like sit on my bed for about half an hour and think about my day. Literally think about what's happened in my day. Because I sleep about every 6 days. So I'm usually up for about 6 days at a time. So what's that? 72. That's about 148 hours I'm up for at a time. Sorry, 144 hours. I'm usually up for about 144 hours at a time, and I sleep for 24 to 30 hours a time. Sometimes I can sleep for about 10 minutes. And yes, that powers me for 6 hours, 6 days. With the help of coffee. But I mean, being able to constantly do what I do on a daily basis is awesome. There's not a single day, like, since I started this channel, there's not been a single day where I've not thought about video games. No, sorry. Since I started this channel, let's rephrase that. Since I started this channel, there ain't been a single day that I ain't thought about this channel. Even when I'm not recording or uploading, I'm thinking about the channel. When I'm at school, I'm thinking about the channel. When I'm out, I'm thinking about the channel. When I'm sleeping, that rare time of my life, when I'm sleeping, I'm literally thinking about the channel. You know, I'm constantly thinking about this channel because of you guys and my friends. And you know what? It has been the best time of my life this past year. So I guess I really need to thank a lot of people for this. I need to thank all you guys that watch the videos and all my friends, because you know what? If it wasn't for my friends in real life, which you know who you are, well, sorry, they know who they are, I would not be sat here recording videos upon videos upon videos upon videos for you guys constantly. You know, because I'm constantly on the video grind for YouTube. So, I mean, I've got the best friends I could ever wish for. Because, you know, they are truly the best. And I really cannot thank them enough. But, you know what? To show it, we're going to go to the fish. Probably like twice, actually. Yeah, we'll go to it twice. Because why not? Depends how much XP I get. Whee! I'll try and convert some stars into cash. Boingy. Boingy. Yay! Why am I trying to roll back? So now we're gonna take all that stuff we've just converted and we're gonna put it into cash now. I've played almost 10 hours of Citron. I need to play some more Rose to get our back to being a Rose. If you don't mind, I want that to be a Rose. What's my most played Rose? I feel like it's either Druid or normal. Normal. Fucking have like 2 hours? Get off. When did I go on a 20 streak with Fire Rose? Druid Rose, we need to get a higher streak, don't we? I just remember dropping off 33 streak like it was yesterday. All the true facts was like 6 months ago. That's why I streak 18 who with. Ah, I'm funny, normal Citron. It took me almost 10 hours to decide I want to get him to Master. Also because I'm dog shit with them. You can see Iron Citron, I rarely ever use the shields with. Iron Citron's like the one below Toxic, I think. Chompers. Most play Chomper is fucking normal. It's like cancer Chompers. Get that off my fucking board now. I had this all full of fucking roses the other day. Right. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm giving this episode a fair home enjoyed. Don't forget guys, subscribe today, join the external army. I'll see you guys later. Quick shout out to all my friends, because they've made this past year of my life the best it has ever been. I'll see you guys later.